In this video, I'm going to show you how I made more than $7,500 in 30 days with this Faceless YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to give you all the prompts, all the tools, and I'm also going to reveal one of the programs I use to create this type of video. As you can see here, 1.3 million views in 30 days, and I made more than $7,600. These videos are very easy to make. I usually spend around 15 to 20 minutes per video. And in this video, you're going to understand how I'm able to make these videos so quickly and in a completely free way. This is a channel I've had for around 5 months, and this has been the month that has generated the most for me within this 30-day period. You can also see here one of the videos I uploaded that with 143,000 views already generated more than $1,140. And this is a video that lasts 21 minutes and I made it in approximately 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, it has a really good RPM, even around $8 or $9. And I'm not the only one doing this. There are also channels like this one that are getting hundreds of thousands of views in the month. For example, this channel also had a video from 1 month ago that got 613,000 views. And in total, this channel already has more than 5,250,000 views, which if we multiply by the RPM I have on this channel would be approximately $45,000 in around 3 or 4 months, meaning this channel is making more than $10,000 per month. And that's without even counting sponsorships because they also have sponsors in their videos. So that number can increase much more. Alright, in this video I'm basically going to give you all the prompts and all the automations, and I'm also going to reveal what is allowing me to create this type of video in minutes. To automate all the manual work, I'm using this program that I created myself. The first thing I'm going to give you is a folder. I'm going to give you a folder where you're going to have basically all the resources you need to create the videos. The only thing you need to do is download the folder. A compressed file will start downloading. Once the file is downloaded, go to downloads and extract the folder. Once you have the extracted folder inside it, you're going to have absolutely everything you need to create the video. After that, you need to go to Claude. Once inside Claude, the only thing you need to do is select these two files, the PDF and this other file. Basically, this is to transfer to Claude the entire style and strategy used by our reference channel for the script. So you're going to drag both of these files into Claude, wait for the files to finish uploading, and then tell it to create a new script and title. After that, send the prompt. Alright, now as you can see, Claude has already given me the script. Now what you need to do next is something very basic, which is generate the voice. As you already know, you can use either 11 Labs or Google AI Studio. 11 Labs has some limits, while Google AI Studio has almost no limits, so you can use whichever one you prefer. Obviously, the better one is 11 Labs. But Google AI Studio is free and almost unlimited, so you can generate the voice with whichever one you like. After that, the next step is generating the thumbnail. We're going directly to generate the thumbnail. For that, go to ChatGPT, and inside the folder, you're going to have an image that I'm going to leave for you. Basically, it's a reference image of a character, so ChatGPT can use this image as a style reference for the type of character we want, because what we're going to do now is create our own character. Inside the document, I also gave you an example prompt. For example, if I use this prompt, it will generate a character with the same style, but it will be a blonde woman. If you want, you can customize it. If you want it to have other features, then simply specify the features you want your character to have. This is just an example prompt. You need to specify how you want your character to look. But in my case, I'm going to send this prompt directly so you can see the result. Alright, as you can see here, ChatGPT has already generated the image. Now the only thing you need to do is download it, and that's it. Download the image and you're done. After that, the next step is to open a new chat in ChatGPT and then go to this prompt. Here you can see the thumbnail. Then go to ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and now what you're going to upload is the image that ChatGPT just gave you. Upload the image of the blonde woman that ChatGPT just generated, and at the end of the prompt, you need to add this message. Basically, this is so it creates another version of the prompt because this is not yet the version of the prompt for our own character. In this prompt, it is describing a 40-year-old man, so we need to adapt the prompt for our own character. So send the prompt, send the photo of your character, and if it only sends part of it, tell it to send the full prompt. Tell it to send absolutely everything. As you can see, it is already sending the prompt. Once it finishes generating the prompt, as you can see, it has now given us the entire prompt. Now the only thing you need to do is go to the document, and basically there I'm going to give you the link to a website where you can generate high quality thumbnails because the model used to generate these thumbnails is paid. but on this website they give you free credits. And there is also a way to generate many more thumbnails using a more advanced model that I have tested for this niche, and it is much better than common models like Nano Banana Pro or other models. So I'm going to do it in an incognito tab. Go to that website that I left in the document and register there. You just put your name or any name, email, and password. In my case, I have this script that lets me use it multiple times and get more uses, so I register. By the way, if you want that script, you have it in my school community. Inside my school community, in this section, you're going to have the script I use, which I also cannot talk too much about here because YouTube might misunderstand it. Alright, once you're inside the website, go to this section, then select image mode. After that, select the Flux 2.0 Pro model. We're going to select that model, then set the aspect ratio to 16:9, and here you need to paste the prompt that ChatGPT just gave you. Copy the whole prompt and paste it. Then you need to go to Claude and copy the video title. Copy the video title and paste it here where it says video title. Paste your video title there. After that, you need to upload some reference images. Go to the folder and upload the reference images so it understands the style we want for the thumbnail. Go into the thumbnail folder and upload these 5 reference images. Upload all 5 images and also upload the image of your character, your new character. So once you have uploaded the 5 reference images, the image of your character, and pasted the prompt with the title, then click generate. Now it will generate an optimized thumbnail for our character, following exactly the style of the reference channels. This is the correct way to create a prompt, so the thumbnail does not come out bad. This prompt is specifically for getting a high quality thumbnail. As you can see, it has already given us the thumbnail. If you don't like it, you can just generate it again. You can also try other models, for example, Nano Banana Pro, and compare the results from the other models. And if you look at my channel right now, this is the same thumbnail style that I'm using for this niche. If you look at the thumbnail style I use on my own channel in this niche, it's exactly this. All right, so now we already have the script, the audio, and the thumbnail. The next step is the images. We need to generate the images. For that, in the document, I'm going to give you one of my private GPTs where you'll be able to generate the images. So you go into the GPT, and the only thing you need to do is go to Claude and copy the video title and the script. Basically, copy what Claude gave you and send it to the private GPT. What this GPT is going to do is analyze all its knowledge and all the information I have been feeding it, and it will start generating prompts for the images. Basically, it will generate all the prompts for the images. The prompts will be sent in parts because if it sends them all in one message, as you already know, AI loses quality the longer the message gets. So what we do is make it send the prompts across multiple messages so it doesn't lose quality. So you're going to keep typing next until it finishes. You'll need to keep typing next until it finishes, which will be approximately 3 messages. Then copy all the prompts the GPT gave you. And in the document, I'm also going to leave the image generation tool that I personally use. I'm also going to give you an extension that most of you probably already know, which is used to automate the prompts. So install the extension. You can download it from there. It's a Chrome extension. Then open the extension. This is the extension. Open it and select the second option, then select the second version. Now what you need to do is go to GPT and copy all the prompts it gave you and all the messages and paste them here, always leaving one line of separation between each prompt. So when you paste the second message, make sure there is one empty line between them. After that, you need to upload the reference image of your character. In my case, it's the blonde woman. So I'm going to upload that reference image because the prompts are already optimized to work with any type of character. Then the only thing you need to do is click start. Click run on this project and it will start generating the images for our video. As you can see, it is already generating the images in the exact style we want, with that white background and the same viral style as our reference channel. Basically, this is also the same style that I use on my own channel, and most channels that go viral in this niche follow this minimalistic white background style. Here, basically the only thing you need to do is wait for all the images to finish generating. This may take a few minutes. You don't need to do anything. Just leave the extension running in the whisk window. It is very important that you do not switch tabs or close the window. Just leave the extension running and it will generate all the images for your video. And now comes the most important step, the one that really makes the difference for this type of video. In my case, I'm going to stop generating images now because this is just a quick tutorial, so I'm not going to generate the full video right now. So basically, The next step is what I personally use, which is basically my own program. I use a program that I have on my computer that I built myself. And now I'm going to show you what it does so you can see it. It's a program that runs locally on your computer, and it has absolutely no cost per video. For a lot of people, this can save hours of editing because there are people who spend hours editing this type of content. There are also people who pay editors and spend a lot of money doing that. So basically, I'm going to show you an example video of what the program does. This is a program where the only thing you need to do is put your audio and your images inside this folder. You place them there, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. After that, what the program does is synchronize absolutely all the images with the audio. It syncs everything, and in just a couple of minutes, you'll have the full video done. It creates the video, and you'll have it directly on your computer. You won't need to edit anything, and you won't need to pay anyone. In 2 minutes, the video will already be done on your PC. This is the free way to do it. There are other people who use automations that cost around $5 or even $7 per video, but that is more for people who want to scale and whose channels are already generating money. But if you're starting a new channel, obviously you cannot use an automation that costs $7 per video because that is not going to end well. First, you need to have the channel monetized and have a solid base. That's why this automation is the one I recommend the most because it costs absolutely nothing per video. And with the tools I've given you, you can already do it. I'm going to show you the example video so you can see it.
There's a guy I know, mid-30s, works in tech, makes $152,000 a year. That's top 10% of all American earners. He drives a leased BMW, lives in a 2-bedroom apartment that costs $3,400 a month. He has a standing reservation at a restaurant where the cheapest entree is $34. He takes 4 vacations a year. He contributes 6% to his 401k because that's what HR told him to do.
And basically with this, you can make videos of any length you want. If you want 20-minute videos, you can do that and it will generate the whole video and synchronize the images with the audio. Basically, I'm going to give this program to you inside my school community. You're going to have this program there in the long form niche section, specifically where it says editing automation. There, you'll have the program and how to use it, which is very simple. It's just downloading a folder and using it. The hard part is creating the program. And inside my school community, you can also see all the results that members are getting. You can see all the results they are having. For example, this member here reached the monetization requirements, and then 2 weeks later, the same member was already making $8,000 in 9 days. Literally, here you can compare the first stats from February 11th to 15th, and then the second stats, where in just 9 days, they were making more than $1,000 per day, even $1,500 in one single day. Here you can see even more results. There are too many results to show in a single video. Entry to the community is free. You can join for free, and once inside, you can see all the members' results. You can also see the posts, so you know whether the creator is active or not. And you can also preview the automations and see how they work. Basically, all these members are getting these results just by copying and pasting what I upload in the community. They only need to copy it, nothing else, and they are getting very good results that you can see for yourself. And in this community, I'm also going to give you absolutely everything, including monetized channels so you can start making money from day one, plus very advanced programs that are going to save you hours and hours of time, programs that I'm sure you have never seen on YouTube, and all completely free. These programs are free. They run locally on your PC. You won't need to pay anything per video or anything like that. You have the link in the description if you want access to everything. And well, this is basically the strategy I'm using to scale this channel to more than $7,500 per month. It is literally the exact strategy. I use the same prompts, the same automations, everything I showed you in this video. This is not something I'm making up. It is exactly what I use on my own channel, and I'm getting these kinds of results, and the channel is not slowing down. It keeps growing consistently. These channels eventually stabilize. My channel has been stable for around 2 or 3 months, and it is still generating money. And well, in the description of this video, you have the link to the free document and also the school community if you want to scale 20 times faster.
Alright, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMM and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says you from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And this should be already fine, 2014. 2017. Yeah. Now I'm gonna click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.